One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked... The Sun Devils will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mountaineers offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Handoff from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arizona State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They want to run it left here. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the move, he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Mountaineers Need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Haynes. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Back to pass, it's Nelson. That's caught, it's McClain.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He's going up top. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get anything on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Parker. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll pull it on the read. Oh, better look out. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
1st down, West Virginia.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hamilton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
West Virginia.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Slides away. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, West Virginia. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point was good. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Unloads it left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Slings it. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Nelson. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Quarterback now breaking the field. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. They'll try the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Mountaineers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Spins away from the defender. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Trying play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the right. He's got it. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Hamilton. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fires to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, how about that? When they knew this defense was good defending the pass, that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Short gain on the play before he slides. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. And the Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. To the air, it's Nelson. Pressure coming. Using his feet to buy time. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this this big third down. Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, going up top. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's looking to pass, extending the play. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything, and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hamilton.
Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Makes the grab. It's Murphy. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On the run, it's Haynes. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He hurls one deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking for a man, it's Nelson. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Works the middle of the field. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll pull it on the read. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for space. It's Haynes. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quick release by the QB. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Here's a heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 3rd down coming, and the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
First down, West Virginia.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
Down, West Virginia.
Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down. Just inches away from moving the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
He's open on the right. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Leaves it with the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to barrel in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And the The extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Washington State is getting dominated today. And, friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Haynes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. It's a 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, West Virginia.
Got it behind the line. It's Vaughn. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got him this time. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd